Hola mis amigos, yo soy Asia Rachel and we're back with another episode of If My Heart Had Wings. Where we last left off, Senpai, our beloved, noticeable, lovable Senpai, was teaching us about airplanes. She seems to be really enjoying the fact that she knows a lot about airplanes. Let's see where we are now. Then she lovingly laid her hand on the glider. This glider doesn't have an engine. It is like a bigger and more robust paper airplane. The only thing that it has been added is the cockpit. Oh, really now, Senpai? Kotori and I looked at the paper airplanes in our hands. Imagine riding it and flying it through the sky. This is just like the fantasies I envisioned as a kid. The glider in front of me was the real thing. How about it? You just feel like you could make one, didn't you? But it doesn't have an engine. How does it fly? Paper airplanes gain thrust by being thrown in by people. By riding the wind. Both I and Kotori gazed at the white aircraft. That day, we saw this flying from the Windmill Hill. Oh, so we saw the glider, not in a paper airplane. Okay. Riding the wind. That expression expresses it so perfectly. The way it flew so smoothly and calmly. Riding the wind! Senpai nods happily. Then, by riding air currents, you can fly anywhere. Anywhere? Yes. You can even go above the clouds. Above the clouds! Kotori looked at the aircraft with an expression of disbelief. I also couldn't imagine that this thing flying above the clouds. Have you been there? Above the clouds? Well, that's... Suddenly, her mood drops. Oh, Senpai, I didn't mean to make you sad. I'm so sorry, Senpai. Please, punish me. It's okay, it's okay. I only put it together recently, and finally took it out to a test flight. It was that time! Ah! Kotori and I react by exchanging glances. The wings weren't strong enough and snapped halfway through. Huh? So, you mean... Yeah, it was pretty dangerous. If they had broken completely, I might have fallen to my death in the lake. Oh my god, I can't imagine Senpai even daring to risk her life for the enjoyment of flight. No, Senpai, you can't do it anymore. I will be the one to help you. Wonderful. She laughed as she spoke. I have to rebuild them. It's because I'm not so good with my hands. Also, I know some of the instruments are broken, but I'm having trouble getting my hands on those parts. Why don't you do them yourself? Kotori said that so easily. At a school where things like this are taught, they have all the equipment you need to make anything, from a screw to an aircraft. That's no good either. Senpai, with a troubled look on her face, took some broken parts from a drawer. The diaphragm is one of the parts used to make the airspeed controller. This was a special order and the factory where this was made shut down a long time ago. Kotori and I gazed at the parts in the palm of Senpai's hands. It certainly looks like it wouldn't be easy to make. If it's the kind of thing that can be made in the town factory, there might be something that can be done about it. Senpai's eyes light up as I quietly mumble. Really? Well, I don't know until I ask, but I know someone like that. Please, if I don't have this, I'll be in a real fix. Okay, I'll try asking next time I see him. Can I borrow this? Thank you. This will be the third time you've saved me. Whoosh. Oh. Senpai. Whoa! Suddenly, she gives me a full-on hug and we're even cheek to cheek. Aw. Thank you, thank you. You can thank me once I've actually got it. Oh yes, I guess you're right. But this includes thanks for lunch. So let me express my thanks one more time. Oh, I'll take one more hug. I'll gladly take a big hug. Big hug, come on. Let me feel them titties, girl. What? No, that's enough. Seriously. Really? You don't like my hugs? No, nothing like that. Nothing like that, senpai. It's just, my pencil was stabbing me in my pocket a little. Oh, okay. Why don't you just take it out then? No, it's a special pencil. I don't want to lose it. Okay, I understand. ... Kotori was sullenly staring at me, glaring at me. I wonder if this will really fly. Kotori and I both gazed at the glider with the same look on our faces. By the way, you two. Question mark? If you're interested in gliders, Bell rings, interrupting Senpai. Senpai flinches in surprise and quickly turns her back to us. If we're interested... What is it? No, it's nothing. Forget about it. Somehow, it seems she's avoiding something. Senpai? What? Can I come and see you again? Yeah, of course. If you're interested, come anytime. I had to bring her those parts as well. You too. Come again. Sure. As Kotori nods, Senpai grins as she nods back. She's really beautiful, but her smile somehow makes her look like a little kid. Alright, shall we go back to the classroom? Huh? I started pushing Kotori's wheelchair and decided to start walking. Hey! Where are you taking me? The classroom, of course. No! Stop! I'm hungry and I haven't had lunch! You reap what you sow. I said stop! Hey! Don't push me! I brought Kotori with me against her wishes and we were returning to the classroom. Well then. Someone's voice. Ayo! Wait, is this a girl or a dude? I went back to the dormitory, and someone called out to me when I was at the gate. Oh. Well, we have a new character here. Shit. Another voice. Fuck. Ayo. Anchan. When I saw who it was, my level of enthusiasm went up by 500%. Suddenly there was Anchan. Who's Anchan? I was thinking about going to see you tomorrow or something. When? I wanted to meet you soon, so I skipped work to come here. It's been a long time, Ayo! Anchan ruffles my hair. Hey, stop that, will ya? Completely ignoring my attempts to resist, Anchan gives me a noogie, grinding my hair round and round. I think that my hair is probably messed up pretty badly now. I bet it is. This is Tatsuya Igarashi. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. Commonly known as Anchan. He's a childhood friend of Ageha and mine, and it's like a real big brother to us. He's much older than us, but we used to play together a lot as kids. Aw, jeez. You messed up my hair. Sorry. When I remembered the past, I couldn't help it. You haven't changed either, Anchan. Still the same as before. Hey. That's not a compliment, is it? Oh, isn't it? Of course. People can get stuck in a rut. People change, you know? What Anchan says is true, but to me, I'd rather Anchan just stay the same as how he is now. As I think about it, Anchan all of a sudden has a kind look on his face. Is your leg okay now? Yeah, well, enough for everyday life. I see. It must have been tough. It's no big deal. I could have a normal life like this. On top of that, I had you there to watch me in the race where I tried the hardest. That was a good race. You looked pretty cool when you were on the podium. I came third, though. In my previous school, I was in a cycle racing club. In the final race of the first grade, I was able to take the third place spot in the podium. It was my best result. For the race, Anchan traveled a long way to come and watch me. Third place is still amazing. Yeah. Yeah, it is. So I'm guessing I broke my leg when I cycled. Damn. Because of Anchan's kindness, I felt a little tearful. Oh, don't cry, man. Don't cry. There's no need to cry. Just give him a big hug. It's bro on bro moment. Come on, bro. Alright, bro. Come here. It's okay, bro. It's okay. He sensed how I was feeling and started to mess up my hair again. This time it wasn't so rough. Aw. Bro on bro moment. I ship it. So now you're the dorm mother of this place, huh? Yeah. The Flying Fish Manor. That brings back memories. We used to play a lot here. We would come sneaking in. Huh? Oh yeah, that's right. Question mark. That wasn't what Anchan was talking about just now? By the way, is that girl a boarder here? Which one? Someone was hiding in the shadow of the gate. Oh, yes, she is. She's a dick. Don't mess with her. She'll bite you clean. There'll be no wounds whatsoever. That's how bad she is. Ah! Kotori. It looked like she couldn't get past because Anchan and I were in the way. She could have just spoke up to us normally, but instead she was hiding and watching us. Hello there, Missy. Hello! Kotori was still being cautious, but returned the greeting. Then we got out of her way, then went into her composed mode and into the dormitory. So that girl lives here, huh? You know her? Yeah, I see her in town from time to time. There's a big dog near my factory, you know? Pedigree? There's a big dog that goes by that name. I'm sure it was a Saint Bernard. Yesterday, she was hanging around near Pedigree. Was she by any chance trying to stroke its head? Yeah, that's what it looked like. She was giving him food, but the dog only eats food from his owner. As I thought. That was in the things I wanted to do list. Stroke the head of a big dog in the neighborhood. It's really scary, but it might be unexpectedly friendly. If possible, I'd like to ride around on its back. So she was skipping school to go and do things like that? Well, I forgot about Kotori for now. Anyway, welcome back, Aya. It's good to be back, Anchan. I seemed a little embarrassed as I answered, and Anchan grinned at me. If you have any problems, don't hesitate to ask. I'm your big bro, right? Parting with those words, Anchan turned to leave. Oh, that's right. Anchan. Question mark? I know it's a bit soon, but I have a favor to ask. I took the parts that Senpai had left with me out of my bag. Along with it, it was a memo with the dimensions and so on written down. I need some parts the same as these. Would you be able to get one? Anchan's family runs a factory. It's known as the Town Factory, and it seems that they manufacture special ordered made parts. Anchan works there right now. If Anchan can't do it, he might be able to use his connections with other engineers to introduce me to other factories. Anchan looks at the broken parts and the memo. Diaphragm, huh? Yeah, okay. He quickly answered. I'll contact you once I get my hands on it. Thanks, Anchan. No problem. Anchan raised one hand and turned to leave. Well. Back into the dome. Thanks to the fact that I was able to meet Anchan, I went back to my room in a good mood. Put my hand on the saddle of the bike in the corner of my room. I'm proud to have been able to stand on the podium in front of a buddy like Anchan.
That looks like an expensive bike.
Dot 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 dot. Before I realized, Kotori was next to me. What are you doing here?
I came in here with you. Didn't you realize?
I hadn't realized. Do you want something? Without answering my question, Kotori opened a drawer in the desk.
In here. Maybe not. How about in here?
Looks like she's searching for something. What exactly? I'm concerned.
Not here. That's strange. I was sure that you'd have it.
There was nothing I didn't want her to see, so I was unfazed when I questioned her. What are you doing?
Looking for something. You can see that, can't you?
I know, but shouldn't you at least get the consent of the owner of the room?
What about you? Give it back now. I know you've got it.
Got what?
It's...
Apparently, she was looking for the withdrawal notice I had picked up before. I don't know what you're looking for, but I don't think it's in here.
You definitely sound suspicious. There's no mistaking it. I know you have it.
Did you say something?
No.
Seems like her search has come to a stop. However, Kotori isn't leaving my room and continues looking around the room.
This is the first time I've been in a boy's room. It's pretty tidy, isn't it? I expected. There's to be trash everywhere.
I don't have many things. Thanks to that, moving house was easy. Kotori was staring straight at the bike, which gave off a unique presence in my room.
What happened to your leg?
I panicked at being asked so frankly. It's no big deal. Looks like she was listening to my conversation with Anchan. I just had a bit of an injury, but look, it's fine now. I lightly swing my leg to show her.
It's the injury the reason why you changed school?
It's fine. Really. Why do you ask?
No reason. I just feel like it.
There's no need for you to worry about it.
Huh. Who said I was worried about you? I'm not worried. Not even a little bit. See you later. That was a waste of time.
Kotori makes a straight face and goes back to her room. You're going again tomorrow, aren't you? Question mark. To the garage. At lunch? I'm not going. Is what I felt like she was going to say.
I am going.
She answered, as panicked as she left my room. Looks like I should make 3 lunchboxes this time. Today didn't go well either. Today's breakfast was another dismal failure. All the boarders showed their faces in the dining hall for breakfast, but the only one who finished her meal was Kanako, like usual. Goddamn Kanako. There must have been something wrong with it. All it do is make meals and clean. What a piece of cake. Is what I thought when I accepted the job as dorm mother, but my confidence is gradually fading. Hey, it's you! I don't remember your voice. What are you boarding over, you traitor? What the hell kind of voice is that? What do you want? Masatsugu, joining me on the way to school, went out of his way to come and sling verbal abuse. A few things happened at the dormitory. Dealing with girls can be tough. In that case, you should have talked to me. That's because I have a girlfriend. Yeah. Isn't she a freshman at Sensi Girls School? Sensi Girls High School is a school for rich girls and is famous even in this neighborhood. I can't read, I'm sorry. The uniform has a reputation for being cute, so fans come from far and wide just to take a look. Her name is Iri-chan? Do you want to see a photo? He looks like he's about to show me, so I go along with it. Whoa! Seriously, she's cute. Isn't she? We're in a band together. Iri-chan's own vocals and bass, and I'm on guitar. Mabu, you can play the guitar? I practiced like crazy for Iri-chan, and now I can play as fast as Yingui. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing all and any of these names. Da ra ra ra, he goes as he shows off some great air guitar. Anyway, who the hell is Yingui? Hey, at your old school, you were riding bikes, weren't you? Yeah, I was. What about it? So you're not doing it anymore? We don't even have a cycling racing club at our school, though. Yeah, I don't do it anymore. Mabu's face seemed to say, it's not going to do with me, though. Didn't you get on the podium at some huge race meet? Did you hear that from Anchan? Anchan told Ageha and Hataru that they should go with him and cheer for you in the next race. Well, he told me too. ... That made me go a bit red. Hey, don't get the wrong idea. I want to go so that I can see you lose miserably. I wasn't planning on going so that I could cheer for you or anything. Yeah, I get it. Don't get so flustered. I felt bad about it. That she couldn't see you at your best. You knew about that, didn't you? Oh, sorry, I've misread that. You knew about that, didn't you? No, I didn't know. I never thought that I would make it to the podium. Even if I knew, it was too far away for me to say, come and watch me. Even so, you still didn't contact us. Same goes for both of us. Besides, I sent you a New Year card every year, didn't I? You mean the pre-printed ones they sell at the convenience store? You did the same thing! Anyway, your Year cards usually arrive at the end of January. You should just be thankful that I sent you one back to you. Oh, I found the odd couple. Tisk. Hi, Agaha. Morning, see? What's up with Mabu? Mabu was sneakily hiding in my shadow. It's nothing. Don't get too friendly with me, or Iri-chan will get angry. Okay. She's such a cute girlfriend, isn't she? But, I mean, you're kind of cute, too. I mean, I haven't seen Iri-chan's photo. The dude has, the protagonist, but not me specifically, so... No, I think you're still pretty good looking. Jokingly, Agaha deliberately keeps her distance from Mabu as she walks. Mabu comes up beside me and gives me a little poke in the ribs. Ow. That thing we were talking about just now. Don't you say anything to Agaha, okay? What thing? But the fact that she wanted to go and watch a race. Okay, I got it. Is the sort of thing that needs to be kept at a secret. Why are two guys like you getting so clingy? What do you mean? Who'd want to get near this guy? Patoot. Or something, I don't know. Ew! Gross! You don't have to actually spit. You're getting along so well. I'm so jealous. A little too jealous. You might have to get the girls. See? What? Don't worry about it, it's nothing. Are you sure? Yes, I'm totally... You're fine. No, he's not. Shut up, Agaha. Hey! I said shut up, Agaha. That's a weird coincidence. I say shut up, and Mabu saying shut up. Shut up, Agaha! Yeah, don't say weird things like that. Exactly, Agaha. That's a weird coincidence. I honestly didn't read that before I was doing my brain bit. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. Lunchtime! Today, I didn't eat my lunchbox early. As I baked this tiny sense of achievement and got my lunchbox out, Kotori had already disappeared from the classroom. Oh. Oh, what? Why are you going back? What's going on? Dot, 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 dot. As she looked out into the hallway, she was moving back and forth as she were saying,
Should I go forward? No. Maybe I should go back.
Are you waiting for me?
Ah!
Letting out a cry not really benefiting a pretty little girl, Kotori fanned herself with her left hand as if to calm herself down.
Don't scare me like that.
Sorry. I only wanted to speak to you. That's all. You're going, aren't you? To the garage?
Yes, I am. It's not like I'm waiting for you, though.
Okay. Shall we go? I push her wheelchair on the way.
Huh? Hey, don't start pushing me.
Here. Hold this, would you? I passed my bag to her.
Hey, don't treat me like baggage storage. Ah!
Oh. Still looks the same as usual.
Looks like nobody's here.
The garage was open, but there was no one there. For some reason, it felt like Senpai was already here, so it was a little surprising. The air conditioning is not turned on, so it's quite humid. What should we do? What?
Why are you asking me?
Kotori subconsciously puts her hand on her stomach. Shall we have lunch in here? I made one for you too, Kotori. Well, I mean leftovers from breakfast. Kotori didn't come to have any breakfast this morning, so she shouldn't have any way of knowing what food was served.
Is this also part of your job as dorm mother?
No, I'm just meddling. 1, 2, 3. I put the lunch boxes on the workbench. I went to the trouble of making one for Senpai too, though the air conditioner isn't turned on in the garage, so if I leave it here, it'll go bad. There's a refrigerator, so I decided to put it in there. If I leave a note on the desk, she'll realize and then eat it, won't she? Probably not. Could you turn on the electric fan? Kotori turns on the nearby electric fan.
What about the air conditioner?
I can't find the remote control. It's probably buried somewhere. We open the lunchboxes in the place that gets the full force of the wind from the electric fan.
What's this? Curry?
This morning's breakfast was curry. You don't like it?
Do we usually put curry in their lunchboxes?
You can complain after you've eaten it. Dot 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 dot. Kotori has a meek look on her face as she moves the cold curry towards her mouth.
It's tasty even though it's cold.
It would be good if we had a microwave though. For a little while, the two of us quietly eat our curry. And then what? Senpai brings a microwave out of nowhere! We're saved! Today, there's no sheet covering the glider. I gazed at the simple, sleek shape of its body and thought it was beautiful. I imagined the aircraft cutting through the air as it flew. When riding a bicycle, your greatest enemy is the wind. Oh yes, of course Kotori would know that. Question mark. Kotori's face seemed to say,
What is this guy talking about all of a sudden?
But I carry on regardless. The worst thing is when you have a headwind. While it is constantly pushing you back, you have to keep pedaling. I faced the wind coming through the electric fan, set it to strong, and I remember that feeling a little. The feeling of the wind gradually draining my stamina. That's why when we ride a bicycle, we try to find ways to reduce air resistance. Oh god, another lesson. Senpai already taught us a lesson, why do we have to learn another one? Not just the shape of the bike or the helmet. During the race, we cooperate with the members of our other teams and form a group while riding. I thought that when riding a bike, it would be better if the wind wouldn't blow. But this thing rides the wind to fly. Oh, it does.
Even though it doesn't have a jet engine or propeller.
If we hadn't actually seen it flying that day, even with the real thing right in front of us, we wouldn't be able to imagine it flying. Speaking of which, Kotori, how do you know about gliders? She didn't really know much about them. That was the first time she had even seen a real one.
I don't really. read about them in a book.
Somehow, it seems like it's hard for her to answer, so I decided not to go any further. And it's hard for me to still read. Speaking of books, there's a bookshelf here lined with many books. Looking closely, they're all related to gliders and aircraft. I pick one up and take a look inside. It's all in English. I can't read it. It's not like my grades in English are bad, but with the level of English I have from studying at school, reading academic papers is really tough. Seems like kotori is the same. Well, duh.
This book has a lot of photos.
There was a book that had many photos of gliders like a catalog. There are many different types. The shapes of the wings, the size, and so on. Even with gliders, there are so many different varieties.
Look at this!
What's happening in this picture? It's flying over a mountain. Oh, that's so pretty! Oh my god, that's pretty! Oh my god. It looks so natural that I didn't really notice, but the glider was flying high enough so it could look down on the mountain. They can fly that high? Kotori and I, without realizing, both look at the glider sitting over there. With its wings removed, we couldn't really grasp the full size of it, but at a glance, it didn't seem at all that different to the glider in the photo. Senpai had said that it could go above the clouds. I wonder what it feels like to fly through the sky.
It probably feels amazing to fly in the rising air currents. Would be just like being a bird, wouldn't it?
After we finished our lunch boxes, we stayed for a little longer. We spent the time looking at the books and admiring the glider. That's a lot of time spent looking at very, very boring stuff. When the bell rang, it felt like the time to enjoy ourselves was over, and we felt a little sad.
What's this?
What's what? Just when we were about to go back to the classroom, Kotori noticed a photo frame on Senpai's desk. And that's where I'm going to end this episode. I'm sorry, I'm running out of time for this episode right now. But I'd like to thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys did enjoy. And I'll catch you on the next one. Hasta la vista, baby.